Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a really sultry, pretty summer night bronzy, reddish, fiery look. I know that's a long name. I'm pretty sure I'm going to shorten it for the title. But anyway, if you want to see how I got this look, let's get started. First, I'm going to be taking my MAC Painterly paint pot as per usual and just blending that all over the eye. I go in with a brush first and then my finger. I feel like the finger helps warm up the product and lets it kind of melt into the skin a little better. I'm going to attempt to pronounce these names. The first shade I'm going in with is Tempura, which is just the lightest color in the palette. It's a matte shade, just a matte creamy shade. And like I said, these are really hard to pronounce. Except for this one. This is Burnt Orange, and I'm going to go in with that with an E40 blending brush and just start buffing that all over the transition area, crease area, whatever you want to call it. And I want this really blown out, so I'm going to blend it out quite a bit. Next, I'm going in with Golden Ochre. I think it's Ochre. And I just didn't like how harsh it looked up top, so I wanted to go ahead and fix that and blend that out. Next, I'm going in with, I think it's called Relgar, which is just a really deep, rusty brown shade, like very orangey brown shade, and just buffing that into the lower crease and outer V area. And once I have a little bit left on the brush, I will drag it in more towards the crease, but you don't want to do that when you have a lot of product on the brush. Okay, and then going in with Red Ochre, I am going to take that same brush and kind of just pack that on the outer V area. I'm using packing motions at first, and then once I get the color laid down to where I want it, I'll go back in and start blending out the edges. It's important to not just go in and blend in right away. That can leave it kind of patchy and not as vibrant. So you want to pack the color on first and then go in and blend it out. And I'm using the E25 brush from Sigma. Before that it was the E35, which is slightly larger. This is smaller and a little bit more tapered. Now going in with my Makeup Forever 242 brush, which is my favorite. I use this with no product, and I just go back in and blend everything out. Now going in with the Primavera, and this is just a really pretty golden shimmery shade, and just going to pack that into the inner half of the eye. And I'm using the 242 brush from MAC to do this. Then going in with the shade Vermeer, which is slightly lighter than the last shade we used. I'm just going to pop that into the inner third of the eye just to open it up a little bit and add some dimension. Then going in with my Inglot Gel Liner in number 77, I am going to be drawing a wing. I sped this up pretty quick because it takes me a while to do my wing, and you know, nobody has time to sit there and watch somebody do a wing for 10 minutes straight. Then next, going back in the palette and getting Cypress Umber, which is a very dark, rich brown color, and deepening up that outer V area. I like to do this after I put on the wing liner just so I have a better idea of what it's going to look like in kind of a map, and then blending it back out with the E35 brush. Now going in with my Becca Backlight Filtering Primer, And just going to place this all over my face to give me that healthy glow from within look. Now going in with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I am in the color 5.5. I know it looks really dark for my face, but it matches my body because I self-tan. I also self-tan my face, however, I exfoliate every night, so it only lasts a few days. And then just using my beauty blender to blend that all in. Then I'm going in with two different colored Urban Decay Naked Concealers. I'm going in with Warm Light and then Neutral Medium. As I was putting on the Warm Light, I felt like it was just a little bit too bright, so I wanted to tone it down a bit, so that's when I come in with the second concealer and put that over top. I'm also going to be highlighting the center part of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin area, mixing both of these concealers together and then blending them out with the beauty blender. It's very important to not only highlight underneath the eyes, but also the center of the face. That way it doesn't look off and you just have this, bright under eye area and the rest of your face is dark. This kind of makes it look more, quote, natural and more balanced as well. So you definitely, if you're going to be highlighting under the eyes, make sure you highlight the other areas of the face. Now going in with my RCMA No Color Powder and just packing that on the lower eye area. And I'm also going to be putting it on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and my chin. I'm not really baking with this. I've noticed when I bake with this, it tends to leave a really bad flashback in photography. So I just put it on there and then I'll go back in and dust it off immediately. But it does look a lot better long-term wise than the Laura Mercier. It doesn't make you look as dry, I feel. I just can't bake with it. Now going with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder, which is an amazing powder if you have dry skin. It's just stunning, beautiful. It doesn't cling on to any dry patches and just looks like skin. But I'm just placing that all over my face with a fluffy powder brush. Then going in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and this dual fiber brush from Sigma. Just going to bronze the whole outer perimeter of my face. I want this to be a very bronzy, summery look. So kind of go ham with the bronzer. And don't mind the weird faces I'm making. I'm having a conversation with my husband over the phone. And I'm sure all us women tend to make those faces when we talk to our men. Now I'm just going in with a bigger, fluffier brush just to blend that out. I do not want any harsh lines with the bronzer. Now I'm going in with my Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe and filling in my eyebrows. I sped through this pretty quickly because I was having an absolutely horrible eyebrow day and they were just not cooperating with me for nothing. So don't mind them if they're not completely on fleek today. Then I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix concealer and just cleaning up underneath of them using a flat definer brush from Sigma. Now going in with my Gimme Brow from Benefit. This is the light colored one and I've really been liking using this. I feel like in pictures it makes my little bit of brow hair actually stand out. Now going back in with Tempera and just highlighting the brow bone with the 242 from MAC and then using the 242 from Makeup Forever to blend that out. Then I'm going to take a little bit of that Primavera, which is the shimmery shade, and just popping that right on the high arch. Then I'm going to be taking the Belgar again and the flat definer brush and just pressing that into the lower lash line. And then taking the red Ochre, I'm going to have to Google that, and just pressing that in exactly the same way we did with the last one. Now I'm taking my Costa Riche eyeliner from MAC. This is my absolute favorite lower lash line eyeliner. If you have light colored eyes, this makes them pop like so good. Now I'm going in with burnt orange and just blending what the heck, those dark colors out and making them look a little bit more seamless. Then going in with golden ochre and blending out below that just to make it very blown out. I wanted a very intense lower lash line. Now just throwing on some mascara, prepping for lashes that I will do later. And now I'm contouring with my Hoola bronzer. I didn't get a clip of this, sorry. And now going in with my Becca times Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow collection and taking Prosecco Pop and putting that all over the cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow. And then going in with my Becca Luminous Blush in Tiger Lily. I wanted to keep the orangey tones, and I love the way this turned out. And just clean up that contour with the RCMA powder again, just because I got a little bit messy, and brushing that off as you can see. Now I'm going in with my Kylie Lip Kit in number 22, and just placing that on the lips, obviously. My camera cut out, so I couldn't like talk or anything like that, so this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching. I did put my lashes on off camera because I was struggling, but y'all know how that is. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and if you like it, please make sure you hit that like button, and if you like me, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos from me in the future. Love you guys, and have a great day. Bye-bye.